Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah, I had the opera on you knuckles. Alright, there we go. So yeah, man. So we might have a StreamYard tonight. Yeah, I might have one. We're gonna talk about some things, but shout out to who did it this time. This is from him. He's in the Pittsburgh area, Steelers country. Now, JUJU Schuster-Smith, they have told him to pipe down and chill out because he's out here doing all these antics. When if y'all remember the fight in the stands with the brother man with the dreads, and the white woman slapped him and he was finna punch her, but he stopped it, and then the boyfriend jumped in and he whooped the boyfriend ass and then proceeded to slap her and then beat his ass. And everyone was saying, no, she started it. She started with that man. It's her fault. But you know, if they see a black man with dreads, you know they automatically gonna go to the brother man. So Schuster tweeted out, y'all know about me. I don't know word for word, but it basically was insinuating, you know, if that was me, I would have handled it just like that. And people were on Twitter blasting him. And the Steelers, Mike Tomlin and them were telling him to chill out, to pipe down, because he's already had allegedly a battery or a domestic violence case that was wiped under the rug by the Steelers because they already had one with AB back in the day, so they didn't want to have it with another receiver. So this is news. JUJU Schuster is a number 2 or 3 receiver. When Antonio Brown left, Schuster, basically his numbers dipped because everybody was going at him and he couldn't prove he was that guy. So he kind of flamed out. So when that happened to him, like, everybody kind of looked at him, and then the Ravens offered him a contract to come play for him. He didn't want to go. He took a 1-year deal back with the Steelers, which everyone was shocked because the Ravens were paying him a lot more money elsewhere, but I guess he thinks he could come back, have a better year, and then go somewhere else for bigger money. And then people were trying to say, oh, they don't want to play with Lamar. And I don't see why not. The kid has done nothing but win. The kid is having some of the best early part of his career, the same like Cam. Cam Newton's out there, could still play, give you a leader at quarterback, but nobody want Cam because why? He's the black quarterback and they've labeled him a scrambler, a great athlete, can't throw the ball. Like I was hearing this idiot, Bad Dog or Mad Dog, whatever he is, a Giants fan, fucking idiot. All these damn Giant fans be idiots. Well, not all of them. Some of them are smart, but most of them are fucking idiots. He said he would take Daniel Jones over Cam because Cam didn't dive on the ball. I'm like, look here, dumbass. I wouldn't take Daniel Jones over Eli Manning, and I hate Eli Manning. Eli Manning was trash, but I would take Eli Manning any day over that bum. You motherfuckers are so disrespectful. This guy's giving his all. He didn't dive on the ball, so what? Von Miller and them was coming, so if he'd have threw his shoulder out of place, what would have happened? Y'all wouldn't have gave him credit. Y'all still would have found something to criticize him over. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would he dive on the ball? Cam would have hurt himself, then what? Stop it. You guys are just bandwagons. Your bitch ass wouldn't have jumped on no ball. And if you would have, you'd have got torn to shreds. You fucking idiot. And I don't care if y'all tell him I said this shit. Fucking bad dog. You ought to be called bum dog, a dumb dog. with 2 DUMB, dumb dog. Y'all sorry ass quarterback. Is y'all sorry ass quarterback gonna step up, bum dog? Huh, bum dog? Is y'all sorry ass quarterback gonna step up? Because y'all could have got Cam for the low. And I bet you Cam would have been able to pull it out because y'all got the defense. Y'all just don't have a quarterback. But same old Giants fans. Whatever. So, but yeah. But JUJU Schuster did a crates challenge. The little crate challenge that they've been having. His dumb ass went and did that after the Steelers told him to pipe down. See, this is the dumbness. But Cam can't get a job, and Cam been doing everything he's supposed to do. The Patriots knew where he was going. They even gave him permission to go out there, but then they tried to turn it on Cam like it was his fault. But I'm like, how is it his fault when the Patriots allowed him to go? Why did they allow him to go? Oh, I know why. Because they wanted the white boy to start. So they wanted to have something to kick him away, like have an excuse built where they could get him out of there. But JUJU Schuster can do all this dumb shit and nothing happened to him. Telling you, man, the NFL, man, is a joke. They pick and choose who they like. They don't like the black quarterback. Now y'all letting colleges get sponsors and get deals now. Them kids, college is killing y'all. College is way better than y'all because guys are out there actually playing. There's no hate. They got a bunch of black quarterbacks out there playing. But yet you guys go after the sorry white boys. And if you find an athletic white boy, y'all try to praise him like he the greatest since sliced bread. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how y'all look at stuff. Crazy. But yeah, JUJU Schuster is doing very bad behind closed doors. So all this is allegedly. So don't bite my head off. Now, me and my co-worker were talking today. Shout out to my dog. And we basically was asking the same question. How the fuck do you got 7 quarterbacks above Tom Brady when he won last year? When he was the quarterback that led the team to the Super Bowl. You got Mahomes number 1. Mahomes lost. He lost. Karen Rodgers choked, as usual. I'm like, the disrespect of Tom Brady. Y'all just keep disrespecting this man. This man just came off a Super Bowl, and then I'm listening to Shannon Sharp like, Shannon Sharp, you, come on, man. You gotta be better than that. You gonna put Mahomes as the number 1 quarterback. How? How is Mahomes the number 1 quarterback? He lost. He lost. Now, if you want to say Mahomes is number 2, I don't have no problem with that. And then you've already catapulted Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson. After 1 raw season. I'm telling you, the hypocrisy and the disrespect that they give the black quarterbacks and certain players. Lamar Jackson, it's asinine how they've been treating him. It's crazy to me. you know, they were dissing Cam Newton on it, talking about, well, he only had one 4,000 yard season. So what? Who cares? Did he win games? Did he win more than he lost? Yes, he did. That's the point, is winning. It's not about your damn stats. And then this guy here talking about he not a stat guy, but then gonna bring up stats. Come on, man. Cam Newton is better than all them quarterbacks in the NFC East right now. Right now, he's better than all of them. He's better than all of them right now. He's better than all of them. And in Washington, y'all going in the season with Fitzpatrick? Y'all really think Fitzpatrick gonna get y'all over the hump? Fitzpatrick is a bum. This guy's record is 59-82, and you mean to tell me Cam can't start over him? That's why I tell y'all always defend these bum-ass niggas, but y'all don't defend the right people. Cam Newton, y'all ain't even out here outcrying for Cam. Y'all just like whatever to Cam. But y'all was jumping all over Capper Fake. Y'all was hopping all on his stick. And Capper Fake ain't do shit. All Capper Fake did was just ride the wave. And then he took the money. Didn't even stay in the fight. He said, no, I'm going to take the money. Come on, man. You guys got to wake up, man. Smell the coffee. This is what they do. It's a double standard in media to talk about and to point out certain stuff from certain people that they don't like. I saw a thing with SB Sports Talk. Shout out to him. I saw a thing where this guy killed somebody over a Michael Jordan and LeBron James debate. I'd have shot both of their asses and said, bye, go to sleep. Fuck both of them. Fuck his baldness and fuck bald spot over there. Fuck both of them. One guy was an asshole who could play. The other one an asshole and sucks. So I really don't care for either player. I was telling the motherfucker, you should have blew your brains out for even arguing about Jordan and LeBron. Y'all act like there was no basketball outside of them two players. You guys are so media propaganda driven and narrative driven. Y'all are so stupid. That's why it's so easy to debate or kill any of y'all. Because y'all so focused on numbers. Like he put up some stat, LeBron got to such and such 1,000 less. Yeah, he should have. Because he plays in an era that's weak. There's no defense. He should have got to that. They don't play defense. They don't call they don't call any fouls on him. He's offensive fouling every play. And then you show one spin move of him on the post. He did a spin move. Wow, one spin move. Why he ain't do that to Steph Curry to win the game? Oh no, he passed it to George Hill, right? Okay. Let's stop trying to save this bum. He's a bum. But yet you guys don't want to protect the real. Y'all don't want to support the real. Y'all out here supporting this fake ass people out here. You guys love these guys. But y'all don't never want to hold them accountable for shit. Never. Y'all never want to hold them accountable. Knowing they ass is wrong. Knowing they wrong for what they do, but y'all still hopping on them. Y'all still right there next to them. I don't get it. I just do not get this brainwash. And shout out to Ticket TV. I was watching his shit. Talking about Ben Simmons might be going to the Cavs. I'm like, why would you want Ben Simmons' sorry ass? I wouldn't trade for that motherfucker. I'd trade a pack of Cools, a pack of Bud Lights for his ass. That's it. I don't even think he's worth that. I would trade his ass for some gum. Because it's going to be the same problem. Whoever gets Ben Simmons is going to have to go through the same damn problem, which is he won't shoot, and then when it gets tight in games, he can't hit his free throws. So you got a guy who can't shoot or hit free throws. It's like, oh God, get rid of him. You know, people like, oh, he could play defense. Motherfucker, he should be able to play defense. He's 6'10". If you're 6'10" and can't play defense, it's like, then what are you doing? You that long. All you got to do is stay in front of their ass. Telling you. These people idiots, man. It's like motherfuckers on YouTube and in person just get dumber by the second. Dumber by the videos they make. And these motherfuckers so bored, they're gonna post a question. Luka or Dirk versus Joel and Allen Iverson. Who would win? It's like, motherfucker, they're never gonna play. Who gives a fuck? You guys come up with the most retarded ass duos to battle each other. First of all, Dirk would slap the hell out of Luka because Luka doing too much of damn dribbling. Joel Embiid and Iverson will be looking at Joel like, man, where your heart at in this fourth quarter? The fourth quarter, when it get tight in the game, nigga, Joel gonna cave. He gonna give up. He ain't gonna be able to handle that pressure. He gonna say his stomach hurt or something. Come up with some excuse. Because he ain't got the balls to go for it or win the game under pressure. AI cannot guard no Luka. But Luka can't guard AI. So they're going to cross each other out. Dirk and Joel, dog, of course Joel going to dominate that. Dirk's not that. Dirk is not a strong defender. Dirk is like a D- as a defender. You know, his defense was not all that. It's a shame. The dumbness these people come up with, man, it's just so crazy what the hell they doing. It's like, man, do y'all sit at home all day and think of some dumb shit? Y'all must do, because y'all be posting that dumb shit. I'll be looking like, man, dog, y'all dumb as hell. And Zeddy Perry, man, about LeBron and stuff. I got videos on LeBron all over the page talking about him. Now the PED and all that, the alleged stuff he's using, that story was published back with Miami Days. Miami Days, a clinic got busted for giving out illegal stuff. Jameer Nelson was caught, other players were caught, and then the initials on the thing said LJ. But somebody else would come and pick up the pills and stuff, which would be Rich Paul or Maverick. One of them two was coming to pick it up, allegedly. So the person there talked about it. They buried that story because, and if you notice, LeBron got real skinny. Like real skinny. He looked skinny as hell and he was playing terrible. He was playing terrible, man. It was it was like, oh my gosh, this guy is done. Everybody thought he was done. And then he gained his muscles back, got back on the stuff, allegedly, and started playing again. But if you remember, he was real small. He got so small, dog. It's like his shit was all flabby. You know, he still was skinny, but man, he lost. It just looked terrible. He was out there playing bad. I mean, real bad. People were talking about him retiring. He was playing so bad. Shoot. So, you know, we talked about this, Eddie. You know, that's what he is. They painted this facade to make him into what he's been marketed to be, a goody two-shoes, a father first, a loving family, married his high school sweetheart. They paid for this type of stuff. They paid for this to market it. You got to understand. They market the player. This is why everybody think Michael Jordan the GOAT, because they marketed him in the era where news media was brand new, where things were starting to show. You got to understand, people saw Michael. But back in Oscar Robertson days and Elgin Baylor days, they were doing the same shit Michael was doing, if not better. Elgin Baylor was, oh my God, Elgin Baylor was doing the up and under, everything that Mike was doing, the tongue out doing, Elgin Baylor was doing that. The fadeaway jumper, Jerry West, Michael, then Kobe. Kobe showed you that on detail. When he showed you Jerry doing his fadeaway, then it went to Jordan. Jordan did the same exact fadeaway. But I don't hear nobody saying, Michael stole Jerry West's moves. I don't hear that shit. That's what I'm telling them. Like, everybody copied everybody. Michael copied David Thompson, Jerry West, Dr. J. He copied all of these guys because that's who he used to watch. And he used to watch the ABA. He watched the ABA. LeBron was trying to come in the game and be Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was his favorite player growing up. That's his idol. So LeBron was trying to be like him. He wore the 23. He did the powder toss. He wore the headband because he loved Allen Iverson. Iverson was also his favorite player because, you know, Iverson's from the hood, single mom. Basically, they're the same. The only difference is Allen Iverson wasn't given the luxury or given the Iverson wasn't given the league like they gave to LeBron. But see, if Iverson would have cut his hair and never got the tattoos, they would have made Iverson the face of the league. But Iverson didn't want to do that. Iverson wanted to be Iverson. He wanted to be his own guy. And he saw what the media was doing, and he saw that early on, how they were pitting him against Kobe Bryant. And Iverson was like, me against Kobe Bryant? Like, it was no comparison. Iverson was the way better player early on in their careers. The first 3, I believe, years, or 4 years, Iverson was the best 2 guard in the league. Or combo guard. I call him combo guard because he could play the point too. But it's like, it was like, dog, he was a beast. But LeBron, that's what he did. He copied everybody. Then LeBron was playing in Cleveland. They were giving him the pieces. See, they were building him up. Because remember, Kobe caught the rape case. The rape case or allegations, the rape allegations. If he would have never got that or would have had the allegations or none of that happened, Kobe was your next face. Kobe was going to be the face of the league. They were going to develop LeBron to come later. He was going to come later along with Kevin Durant and them. They were going to make them the next generation. But because Kobe Bryant got tried for that and he was found not, well, the case was dismissed because the girl didn't show up because the prosecution was going to bury her because they had information on her where she was sleeping around with everybody. She was a slut. And I don't know why people are trying to protect her, but I'm like, they're like, you shouldn't say that. The bitch was a slut. She was a slut bag. She had 4 or 5 different men's semen in her. It's like, that's why I'm like, people didn't read the case. But anyway, that happened. So LeBron was the face of the league. And I gotta tell you, LeBron handled it perfectly. He handled it. That's tough for a kid his age to be the face of the league when you got Tim Duncan, Kobe, Tracy McGrady, all these great players around. You know, LeBron was doing his thing early on. And then when he got to the Detroit Pistons game, this is where they don't tell you. Antonio McDyess got thrown out that game because he was locking LeBron down. LeBron was choking down the stretch. And they threw Antonio McDyess out the game for no reason. People still don't understand why they threw him out the game. So LeBron took advantage of it. He dropped, I think, 21 points. It was a great performance. It was still, to me, one of his greatest performances. He has not topped that performance yet. And everybody keep telling me he has. I'm like, where? Where has he topped that performance? He hasn't. Because that performance, LeBron was shooting from everywhere, hitting. He still hasn't topped that. So he became that guy. Like, they were pushing him. He lost in the finals. And then after that, you know, they were like, all right, we're gonna bring him up. They just wanted to get you accustomed to him. So over the years, LeBron lost. He was trying to get people to come to Cleveland. Nobody wanted to go to Cleveland. And it's no disrespect to Bear. Bear might, I don't know if he still subscribed, because he unsubscribed, then subscribed because he be mad. But when nobody's dissing his city, but nobody wants to go to Cleveland. Like, it's a waste town. It is. And it's not a town for blacks. It's to me, white peopleville. And nobody want to go there. Athletes want to party. They want to get drunk. They want to go out with chicks. They want to bang chicks. They don't want to be there in a town that closes and everything, and they got to be around all these fuddy-duddy, Finkel pink folk. Shit, they don't want that. So once that happened, you know, LeBron, he got some of the players. Now, LeBron and them was trying to get Amari Stoudemire. Sino might have to tell you why they didn't get Amari Stoudemire, but after that, what else happened? Damn, my mind. Yeah, after that, they were doing the LeBron and Kobe commercials because Kobe was balling. Kobe was playing out of his mind. They finally got Pau Gasol. Kobe was like, good, now they could take off. So they were trying to promote Kobe versus LeBron, and, you know, because at first it was, is Kobe better than Michael Jordan? It never was no Kobe versus LeBron. Nobody gave a fuck about that. It wasn't no Kobe versus LeBron. It was Kobe versus Jordan, because Kobe was on a tear of scoring that we've never seen. Like, we've never seen this. Like, he was surpassing Michael Jordan as probably one of the greatest scorers in history. To me, I got him number 2 and I got Wilt 1 and Michael 3. But he was doing some stuff. People were like, man, I think we ought to start comparing him to Mike. And people was comparing him to Mike. You know, that's when Michael came out with that bullshit commercial. Well, if I wanted to play, it was that NBA 2K thing. No, my bad. That was later. But during that time, they were comparing him to Michael. They started bringing the LeBron versus Kobe thing up. That was the media who brought that up, because LeBron and everything was coming into his own. LeBron was balling in, I think it was 07-ish, 07, 08. Yeah, LeBron was balling, so they were trying to do the puppet commercials. The Celtics over that summer traded and got Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. So their team was set. everybody was calling them the big three and trying to say they stacked. And these guys were done by that time. Yeah, they probably were in their late 20s, but they were done. Like, those guys had miles and tears on their body. I think they were in their early 30s. So they got together and they basically were winning. They beat LeBron the first year. They beat LeBron. And then then they beat the Lakers. I remember they set a record and beat the Lakers. That series, Pau Gasol was getting dominated. That was a series they needed Andrew Bynum, because Andrew Bynum's size would have been able to go at them. But that Celtics team was deep. They were going to win. They were clicking on all cylinders. Then you had the following year, they started promoting the puppet commercial. That's when they started promoting it. They started promoting the Kobe versus LeBron. They were doing Kobe versus LeBron. So that's when the USA team thing happened. They got their goal, the Redeem team. Kobe just shut it down. Him, D Wade, I think, was the best player. I think he was the best player over there. He was outplaying everybody. D Wade, that's when D Wade came back in 2009 and had that monster year, because everyone thought he was done. We thought he was done. And then that Olympics happened. Dwayne Wade just showed his ass. Him and Carmelo Anthony had the best USA. They had the best output. And Kobe was the closer, so they were straight. LeBron, he was okay, but LeBron ain't really do nothing. He was just doing LeBron, using his athleticism, getting some dunks, and things like that. And then he played Orlando. Orlando beat him, and the reason Orlando beat him was because LeBron shelled up at the end. All LeBron had to do was go to the hole and go to the free throw line, but he couldn't do that because he was afraid of the free throw line. The free throw line scared him. The free throw line scared him, and it scares him until today. And that's what I kept telling people, is that, dawg, LeBron's not better. And you had all these people saying, man, y'all better, like my boy, like this dude Mike Brown, he got mad because we said LeBron sucked and he blocked all us on Facebook. That shit was funny. I'm like, oh, you weak ass nigga, you weak as fuck. You was always weak. Your brother was the real nigga, you was the weak nigga. So basically, when he lost, he shouldn't have lost to that team. And he lost, so then they made an excuse for him. And Kobe and them won that year. Then the next year, they ran the puppet commercial again. He lost in 7 games. Now, that series against Boston, LeBron was playing great. He was playing out of his mind. But what messed LeBron up was turnovers. Turnovers and his shooting attempts and his three-point attempts and his passing. And his free throws. That's what I did a video on this, Zeddy. I got a video on my page. It's like an old video where I'm talking about it's called Hating on Michael Jordan Doesn't Make LeBron Great. I break LeBron's first 7 years down, and he had help. That's what's funny. Everybody like to say he didn't have help. He had help. It's like, these people make excuses. It's like, man, I've never been around so many excuse makers for this man. And then that year, like, they played Dallas. After that year, his traps got real big. And then he started losing his hair. If you look up the side effects of PEDs or steroids, this is allegedly, Zeddy, go look up the steroids and PEDs. The side effects is loss of hair and abnormal muscles growing. I'm just saying. So that's all I got. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we are out. Oh, and it's my birthday tomorrow, September 4th. We out. Deezy.